It's been a long time, like 6 months since January, February, something like that, since I keep saying I'm gonna make weekly updates and blah blah blah. And I just, I think the thing is that I don't really have much to say, or at least I don't think I do, until later on. I'm like, man, I could have talked about that, man, I could have talked about that, man, I could have done this. And so with that being said, I don't even know how to begin to update you. And that's another thing too, is that like when you're doing, like when I think about it, because I update on Facebook every now and again, and about things that are happening, or that I'm going to be doing, or that I am doing, and it's really hard to talk about in the moment, to document things and actually like post them for others, because a lot of it doesn't work. Just I maybe that's something that I should document as well. A lot of it just doesn't work. A lot of what I've been doing lately as like an entrepreneur, or whatever you want to call it, as a business owner, is fixing mistakes, trying again, failing, trying again. It's hard to document that. Like, it's hard to be like, okay guys, this is what I'm doing, and then it doesn't work. So that's been the last 6 months of my life. The last update, about February, I had set a goal to trade in my car for a van, and also get rid of my school bus and be kind of ready to go, whatever that meant. I didn't really have a specific whatever of what that meant, but that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be ready to go, whatever, by like summer. Again, that's not really, is this adjusting for the shade? So this is the first time I'm using the GoPro for vlogging, so we'll see how it goes. But this is more just like another update, kind of like my one in January or whatever it was. Wonder how well that came through on this. The states shut down in March. I have a part-time job, and it's an essential business, working directly with the public. It's been an adventure. It's been stressful. I already deal with like mental health stuff. It's been hard to kind of deal with all that. The great thing is, the thing I'm really grateful for, is that it allows me to learn how to handle these type of situations that I can't control. So I got to let go and just handle what I can handle, and take care of what I can take care of, and let go of the rest, which is awesome. It's a great learning experience, as stressful and scary sometimes that stuff is. It's been great. The other thing is, I've had a steady stream of income, which is great. Let me just see if I can sit down here on these tracks. Let's see if that's weird. It has allowed me money, invest into my business, money and time, because I only work part-time there. So March, everything was crazy. April hit, and we got that $1,200, so that was cool. I paid bills with half of it, and I put half of it back into my business. I was able to start a t-shirt company, and so, or not just a t-shirt company, it's really just a reason for me to, or an excuse for me to nerd out. But I started designing t-shirts and such for that are inspired by like Harry Potter and the Wizarding World in general, and just like old Victorian style artwork and whatnot on t-shirts. So that's really cool. I had money to invest into that, and I haven't even done ads or anything like that. It's print on demand. That warehouse shut down, and whatever that's in North Carolina really backed up. If I ordered a t-shirt today, it would have taken like a month to get it. I just took that time to learn how to add things to Instagram. I have a Shopify account and all that stuff, so I took a lot of time to learn the back end, and just kind of strategize where I wanted to go, and order some prints so I could take photos in them. It's August, and turnaround times and stuff for fulfillment and whatnot at that North Carolina spot is back to about normal. So I'm going to start actually moving forward with advertising and sales and things, so that's cool. That was April. May, more of the same. On the back end, I've gotten more graphic design client. June and July were kind of the same, just building up. Not a lot happened. Every week things kind of progressed a little bit. Got more of my website going, that platform I was telling you about. I'm kind of working on the website, the new website layout, and how to kind of structure email marketing, things like that, which is sort of mundane, but extremely necessary and fundamental to the type of
business I'm moving towards, I suppose. But it was just recently where I surpassed goals, I guess, with graphic design and whatnot, as far as financial goals, and kind of getting to a spot, because it took a lot of work to realize like how much money I wanted to charge per project, per hour. I got hosed on a couple of things, like a couple of, yeah, that sucked. But also just learning the hard way. Man, I failed so many times. And it's really just part of learning. You know, if you think about it, I used to ride BMX, and if you think about it, it's kind of like learning a new trick. When you first start, you're gonna fall. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna scuff up your legs or hands, you know, whatever. And that's the kind of failure I'm talking about. Like, you don't land it. So you try something and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then you wreck. You know, and you're like, okay, that's part of it, right? You have to wreck. Like, this very, very, very rarely are you gonna try something worthwhile, a trick worthwhile, and you land it first try, and you keep landing it over and over and over again, and you never wreck. Like, that's pretty much impossible, right? Like, it's unheard of. Nobody ever expects to do that. And so that's the kind of failures I'm talking about in business. Is like, when you're like, I'm trying something new, I see other people doing it, but I'm gonna try it. Never done it before. And then you wreck, and you're like, no big deal. I knew that was going to happen. But in business, a lot of times we think, oh, I'm gonna land it, and when we don't land it, we're like, damn, we're super discouraged. And we're like, but you shouldn't be, because it's just part of it. Like, you're gonna wreck a few times before you land it. There was a lot of that, a lot of wrecking. Like, I tried to do a lot of really cool tricks this summer, and I wrecked a lot. But I'm starting to land some of them, you know, and it's kind of cool. Doing videos for YouTube, that's kind of the thing that I was getting towards August, and why I'm just talking on some railroad track, because I have time. I'm getting my oil changed, and what I'm going to end up doing with this YouTube channel is actually, I'm not going to say anything about it, because I don't want to. Every time I say something, I don't do it, and it messes up, but that's just what's going on. Oh, there's my car, it's done. Damn, that was quick. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap this video up, but actually, let me just pick this up. We'll go with it. So yeah, that's kind of the things that I've been working on, what I'm looking towards. The automated stuff is gonna happen. I'm not exactly sure, but that is the key to being the life I want to live. You know, it doesn't have to give me thousands of dollars every single week, but I'm also realize that a lot of people are asking me how I make certain images. It's an avenue I want to explore as teaching people how to take better photos with their iPhones. You know, maybe teach Photoshop. Really excited about doing things like that, and we'll see how this goes. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Give me some love, because I'm trying to get some motivation to do this. I mean, you guys aren't going to make or break me, but feedback is awesome. Sharing the videos is awesome. I'm trying to get to 100 subs. So yeah, love you guys.